Hi, I'm Hedy, and welcome to my look at the Chieftain Mk5 main battle tank in the game Armoured Warfare. And here it is. Fully upgraded chiefs like this one equate to the Chieftain Mk10 in real life. In game, I would not recommend taking this tank into player versus player unless you have it fully upgraded. Reasons for this are spelled out pretty clearly in the linked video below by Fiora the Tank Girl, who I greatly respect, although this tank is not exactly to Fiora's tastes. Which brings me on to why I chose the Chieftain for my first video, and why it is one of my tanks of choice. As players of the game know, this is one of those tanks which the community is strongly divided over. Many dislike the tank. It is slow, it's gun marginal, and its hull armour is vulnerable, to say the least. The small but very vocal side of the community love it. For me, it helped me learn what hull down play looks like, and it also helped me learn to plan in advance and adapt those plans on the fly, because that's the key to the Chief. What you need to understand about the Chief to get the most out of it is what hull down actually means and what it looks like. Combine that with awareness of what you're going into and a solid plan of what you're going to do to get there, along with the flexibility to adapt to that plan, you can usually turn some pretty nasty situations around, or avoid them completely even. So let's take a look at some gameplay and see what happens. Okay, so here we are on Cold Strike. This map is not particularly friendly to tanks like the Chieftain, which lacks the mobility to take the highway route and lacks the frontal armour to be effective in town. But there's always a way to find workable positions. In this case, I head to the foot of the castle and take on a position using the ridges there to protect my lower hull while taking fire.
Hostile target, marked.
So this first exchange between myself and the Chieftain goes badly for me, as I have my hull exposed and a poorly aimed shot.
Hostile target, marked.
At this point I am now hull down. As you can see, my gun is only just above the terrain between myself and the target, which means only my turret and the most minimal amount of tank below the line of my gun is exposed, as demonstrated by the bounce off the upper right of the turret. I, on the other hand, due to my positioning, have a shot at the Chieftain's upper hull near the turret ring, which nicely emphasises the need to protect the hull. Now the Chieftain is repositioning, knowing that unless something changes, I will win the contest between us. Knowing this, I am now looking for another suitable position further forwards in order to locate another target, letting the T-72 out in the process.
Identified. Hostile tank.
Identifying the M60 as a suitable target, I start looking for shots. Now notice that while I was still down to the pattern, I am now fully exposed to the Chieftain.
Does damage! Rating made no effect. Ammo up! Good hit! Nailed it! Identify target. Penetrated! Target eliminated!
Okay, last phase of this battle that I'm going to show. Knowing that the enemy M60 variants will be reluctant to engage me in my current position, and that the enemy chieftain is currently preoccupied with the T-72 from earlier, I move to assist the T-72. Due to having a 2-to-1 order match, the best tactic here is to trade a few hit points and decisively eliminate this tank. This is the only time the chieftain should be brawling, when a strong enemy tank can be eliminated quickly with a minimal time exposure to danger. The result? Victory, gold star for most experience on the team, and shooter for hitting 80% of my shots. Nothing fancy, just basic planning and awareness created not only a win, but a high earning match. Lastly, hull down doesn't mean back of the map. Hope this helps, and I'll see you on the field.